Manolo 53, race CEO at the Manolos Corporation. Guys, different boys and women. It's an upgraded, and it's a good word. Upgraded. It's an upgraded version. I will crouch a little bit. Upgraded version of the first video on the website called Shame Theory, which probably I will delete, or no, I will not delete. However, it has age boundaries set up, because the first video was very good. However, if some younger than 19 person would show this, it could mess him up or her up. And one of the part of the relations versus marketing is project for 1.1k, which I teach and train, is the accountability. And so that's why I decided to upgrade this video, and that's good, because I will talk about infinity wider perspective. So maybe let's start. In yesterday's video, two Bambis came across my setup, so we will check what will happen today. I think that's good stuff. Just what I learned from non-shame approach at life, non-shame approach, AL at life, and it will be #build. However, look, since 13-year-old until 23, I was in a depression. Now I know this, because I realized it. And my depression has ended when I fully learn myself, and in the same time teach myself, because I was my first and, to be honest, only teacher in this, because I created this and I developed this. Why? I will tell you for a second. Or maybe I will tell you for a second. And my depression has finished when I started become fully happy, And to achieve this, it took me 4 years, 4.5. There was some fish was there, probably, or wild duck, long distance duck. If you have saw Allo show, TV show, English show, it was cool. Last couple years I was very sick. It was combination long QT syndrome, the heart and breathing things. As a result, I'm just more physically weak, and from the past, and different identity, to be honest, but it's a long story. And to be honest, yes, if you were if you are a person who is ashaming, and we can split people who are ashamed. It's a more practical thing, so I will tell this later, but I will back to this one thing. Why I learned myself. I started at pickup industry, and I were doing there one practice who will lead me to permanent happiness. That's why you may find somewhere information about permanent happiness project. And it was the first what I teach, and the person who will learn this as the first was me. The most important person for myself. And at age 20.5, or to be honest, I get it. Many people could say that people are afraid doing things. People get a fear, they are scared. Depends, are you looking for the thought side, for logical understanding the world around you, or from the emotional side, feelings, emotional replacing for feelings. And my first breakup was my first realized that the shame is an issue. It was at age 19, let's say, and 19 years young, and it was asking girl about prom or whatever, something like this. And later I had developed, and then I'm calling onion theory, when others will teach you should in this situation behave this, or they are telling that it's more profound. However, it isn't that. It's your insight, but they are telling about your insight. However, many coaches and people in Good Morning TV shows, like this movie with this girl, she was pretty girl, Good Morning TV, a movie or something like this with some pretty girl. She was a producer, and many people will call you, it's your insight, it will bring your insight. If you feel energy, meditation, therapy are good, they are teaching you about how to handle the world around you or world inside you, depends. However, to be honest, and I know that after my journey, after my exploring myself, would took me 13 years. So I have in these 13 years experience, and in business a little bit more years, a little bit less years. However, for me it's not a problem, because I'm a top boy observer, and connector. Top boy observer and analyst, and for me linking the leads around you is easy. So age 19, discovering the shame, that the shame was an issue. At age 20.5, I hardly skilled myself in self-exploring stuff, and I used there one breathing technique. It was a relaxation practice, but I will not tell you about this because it may harm you, and it hurt it harmed me from one side, and from the other side, these harm things lead me to here where I am. So maybe it's good. However, I will not tell you this because I know the shortcut, and shortcut is this question. Because people are not living in balance. People are driven by their emotional side, or by their look. Feelings are emotions, and that's it. I will not gonna go deep, but that's it. Take it or leave it. It's my way or the highway, as Patrick Swayze, the actor, as well like Colin Farrell, two top boys, and Tom Cruise. So yeah, my way or the highway. I stole this one. This one is for Ray. Yeah, it's my new identity. So the most important words for me, like humble, fun, warm, and maybe soul and respect to self. Those are my 5. So yeah, okay, so let's dig in. Shame theory. The first, I will tell you the exercise, and at the end of the video I will repeat this exercise because it's crucial. People are driven by their emotional side or thought side, understanding the world outside you side, and people not living in balance. That's why they having you. That's why you having. I will tell you one thing about meditation, and as well therapy. If you are really good at this, and 2% people who are doing this, sometimes you are living in a kind of flow state, and it's not good because it's not grounded, and others see you may think that you are very top notch, but you didn't, and you're just afraid, you are scared to break this because you think that you will back to the thing what you were escaping through. And when you are going to the therapy or meditation, depends does you want to deal with the break this too much about this. If you want to hear, you can join the Facebook group. There will be probably link to there about this meditation and therapy. They are good, but so to learn the balance, and this is the best. People saying about feelings and logic because they don't know how to embrace what you have in your side and how to call this in your side. I will tell you how. You may call this heart, to be brave, to not ashamed, following your soul, this is hard. And when you're not ashamed, following your soul, so not ashamed approach at life. Hashtag non-ashamed approach AL. So that's, like I said, emotions, thoughts, and that's why people don't know how to dig inside of you, because they didn't. And during my 13 years exploring stuff, I learned it. And when I started this, don't get me for this, I'm kind of woo man, However, Woo Woo cocktail is pretty good. It's pink. I was bartending at past life, and yeah, because I said now I do you know why I have now a different identity because I learned to embrace my soul so much, to follow my heart, to be brave, to not ashamed, follow my heart, that this emotional and thought side now are just like sideways on my road. My road is my heart, is following my soul, and sideways are emotions and thoughts, like emotions and logical and understanding the world, understanding the earth, the life on earth outside. Like I said, emotions inside, emotions, feelings, understanding the earth around, outside you, thoughts. So thoughts are a logic, it's the other part. Because of my epilepsy, I sometimes need to do mini breaks, like let's say mini takeaways, because I cannot rush my brain too much. So, and there is a bird, pretty good, and it's a place where I live now, European Union. I was born at Tomsk and Siberia. So yeah, okay. So now when you know this, the beginning of this exercise, the background, this floor of the exercise, what are the floor is what I tell you about balance. That balance is a bad word. I told you about this road, heart, soul, and heart, following your soul, and sideways, like thoughts and emotions. Thoughts, understanding the earth outside. Emotions inside. So this is the floor. The walls is this exercise. And with this exercise, you will very fast to learn how embrace what is inside you. So I'm not the one people who will tell you hustle this, wake up morning this, work 20 whatever, go lift the weights, eat the fruits. This is the onion theory. The rest world, the Good Morning TV expert, the coaches will tell you from the outside, and maybe it's not so good, but it's look, it's enough good. It's enough good if you are looking for something in your life, want to change, want to escape. So the exercise it will help you embrace what you have inside, to be brave, to not ashamed, following your heart, to embrace your soul, your inside, what is inside you. So the practice is, I want to do something, I don't want to do something. You need to ask yourself this question, loud or in mind. Depend, are you extroverted or introverted? I want to do this, I don't want to do that. A situation when you will be deciding about something, and that's it. And it's the statement, I want to do this, I don't want to do that. However, if you are the person who like to rather be engaged, because the first one, and it's important thing for my no shame dating project for 1.1k US dollars, and people are split. You know, life is about dichotomy, and not going too deep in this, but it is. So people are split for and you know this. If you are on the one side or the other, or on the other side. So so first is the statement, I want to do this, I don't want to do that. And the other is the question, do I want to buy a sneakers or do I don't want to buy a sneakers? And in this situation, when you are deciding about something, you are going to the disco. Do I want to go to the disco, to the club, or I don't want to go to the club? I don't want to go to the NASCAR racing. Do I want to go for the New England Patriots game? I would love to go to the New England Patriots game. Yeah, Pets Nation, Pets fan. Guilty as charged. Yeah, damn it. Oh. It's important because people are splitting on those who are like to engage others and who are like to be engaged. I'm now a person who are, you know, what I want, and what I want to achieve by telling you about this. Because this what I'm telling you, the other coaches will sell you for the lots of money. For $800, and for me are giving this free. It's Permanent Happiness Project recipe, and it was previously named Permanent Happiness Project because it's leading to the happiness, permanent happiness. Because I was telling you that embracing your heart, following, not ashamed to being brave, to not ashamed, following your soul, is leading you to the happiness. Because when you are starting following this, when you now know what is inside you, and I need to change my hands because of this physical stand and this illness what I had past years. I have very low circulation blood at my hands, so I cannot work physically. So that's why I created my company, the Manolos Corporation, Race CEO. I have 3 products: Relations versus Marketing, No Shame Dating, and one other, or 2 others to be honest, and they are as well pretty cool. You will find them on the website. There will be a link somewhere at the YouTube channel or in my sales copy for you what I sent. So yeah, yeah, I was talking about this. Look, this is the way, and this permanent happiness. And why I decided to do this for free? The Avicii's death. If you have known the famous DJ, the Avicii, if I would talk with him, he wouldn't commit suicide. And last month I was very busy. I was starting, to be honest, 30 hours per day and no sleep, and and just so creating this stuff, so creating the Manolos Corporation. And look, now I don't ashamed talking about this, because I'm calling this that if you ashamed to making the money, to creating relationships, then you are not good at life, because life is split on the professional side and personal stuff. And this is my third project, is the top beauty girl and success. This is empowering women stuff, and I'm revealing there something what will you as the woman shock you, and as the man what every man know. So you should pay attention, or I don't know, maybe no. This will be my secret project, I think. And CSIS says it's the another, so it will be revealed at some point at the website. However, this empowering women stuff, top beauty girl and success. If you are a woman, if you are interested, if you are a man, if you are interested to hear about this, remember, people are splitting on who like to be engaged and who like to engage. So the question to embrace your heart, to be brave, to not the shame, following your soul. Now I will tell you something what I shouldn't tell you, but it's needed that